Zero Festiva Zero says. Plap 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 hal.
Alright, I think we're ready to go here. Hello! Hey there, Festiva. How is it going? No plapping today, unfortunately. I don't think we're gonna be doing any of that.
Ponyboy Horse says. If I had a nickel for every super hot goth babe that is sitting right next to me right now, I would be flat broke.
That's a shame. We all deserve a super hot goth babe baddie sitting next to us. Unfortunately, I am in the same boat as you, so I can't help you there. But what we can do is draw some weapons.
Zero says.
Hold on.
Chitful.
Hold on a second. My arm is not on screen.
Zero Festiva Zero says. Idle hype.
What are you doing over on there? over on YouTube. Give me a second. Oh, there I am. Okay, hold on. Yay! I have an arm now. Weren't you guys missing it? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be designing some weapon stuff.
Says, what ya doing with that arm, young man?
Don't worry about it. So yeah.
Zero Festiva Zero says, I hate Twitch.
Oh, everybody hates Twitch, but I keep getting followers over there. They don't come back and watch very much, but I keep getting followers over there. But yeah, I've actually got
Ponyboy
like
Horse
entire
says,
tables.
Bro, just say you hate me.
I've got entire tables of like magic item stuff, and I kind of need to well, that's not the right place. I kind of need to draw some illustrations for them. Let's see, where is the freaking thing I'm looking for?
Zero Festiva Zero says, bro, I don't even know you.
Well, why don't you come over to Twitch and get to know him? Alright, I guess I didn't put the tables in the form of an image yet. So we're gonna have to open up Google Docs, or Google Sheets rather, and find them there. Alright. What should we start with, boys? What kind of weapon do we want to actually start with? I got a whole nother page of these things too.
Ponyboy Horse says, all you need to know is I like tomboys.
That's why you're called Pony Boy, right? We probably need especially ranged weapons. But specifically, we're going to be doing different types.
Ponyboy Horse says, Tom. Boys. Zero Festiva Zero says, based.
I guess that is your entire personality, but to the point, what kind of weapon should we make? I want to do at least like one of each type. Like creature type, not a...
Ponyboy Horse says, let's make a sock full of coins.
Ponyboy, that's not a weapon type.
Ponyboy Horse says, those are easy to make and hurt a lot.
Yes, they are an improvised weapon, which is something I don't have rules for in Creatures. You know what? Why don't we do a glaive?
Ponyboy Horse says, you need improvised weapon rules.
I've been adding a lot of rules recently. Been making big changes to the website. Well, not so many changes, but additions. We're breaking things down into like scenarios that each have like their own little rules that go along with them. So people can actually know like how to engage with the mechanics, and have a consistent way of doing so. Let's see. What would an air-based glaive look like? Let's give it like little wings or something. Actually, I should have the whatchamacallit, snapping. And why isn't the symmetry ruler working? What's the point of having a symmetry ruler on this layer if it doesn't create symmetry? Riddle me that, boys. I guess we'll have to make a new one.
Ponyboy Horse says, what's the point in buying a car if you won't buy gasoline?
But I do buy gasoline. Okay, there we go.
Zero Festiva Zero says, sorry, what who we breeding? Patty's Parlor says, dice.
Patty! Long time no
Patty's Parlor
see.
says, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you guys too. How's it going?
Ponyboy Horse
Also,
says,
when are we gonna play Crytures
gas
again?
is probably the best smelling liquid you can find at a gas station. Not the best tasting though.
You know what, that's a fair point. I'm not sure how it's relevant
Patty's
to this
Parlor
though.
says, I've been so busy but it's been so cool to see your updates. Zero Festiva Zero says, I guess Patty says we are breeding dice.
We're not breeding dice, but yeah, I've been trying to post more updates recently. I don't talk about the game enough.
Ponyboy Horse says, what do we roll to breed dice bag?
You don't. You don't do that.
Patty's Parlor says, breeding Crytures.
Breeding Crytures? I think, you know what? I have ideas on how to do that, but I don't think it's going to be in like the first final version of the rules, as it might be something I add in later. But I don't know if it's up on the website yet, but I do have rules for making variant creatures. Right now it's just for like world builders. And that will play
Patty's
into
Parlor
breeding
says,
rules.
Ponyboy, great job on the emotes, so fun.
Oh, yeah, we still got the squib up there. Here, let's move him back to his rightful place.
Ponyboy Horse says, thank you, Patty. Ponyboy Horse says, I love that people like the squibs.
This might be a little too curved backwards to really do anything. to make it a little more straight. There, like so. So Patty, today we're making designs for some magic equipment examples.
Patty's Parlor says, my schedule is pretty busy for the rest of this month, but do you have a day in February to play?
I'm pretty sure I can find a day in February. Might need to remind me. I'll probably forget by then. I almost forgot to say anything today, but I mentioned on the Discord that things are ramping up.
Patty's Parlor says, just let me know as soon as you can.
Let's see. Whoops. We're gonna have the snapping back on. What's been happening, guys?
Zero Festiva Zero says, sounds creamy.
Any interesting happening going on? Am I gonna have to pull up Twitter and remind myself of what I have to talk about? Let's see. Probably want to create some kind of grip on this thing to make it look a little more special. Oh yeah, apparently Disney is adding short-form vertical content to their freaking streaming service, which I don't know why you would want to do that. In fact, I don't know why vertical video is even a thing still.
Ponyboy Horse says, Disney needs to add actual good content to their services for a change.
That might help, yeah. But it seems like they're getting by on all the Disney adults that are just obsessed with them. I haven't even been paying attention to anything new coming from Disney. Are they still making things? Like, I literally can't think of the last thing they made.
Patty's Parlor says, our Disney Plus exists for Bluey, Out of the Box, Bear in the Big Blue House, and the Halloween Town movies.
Bluey? Wait a second, what's going on here? There we go. That's the correct color. Have they even put out any like new Marvel slop recently?
Patty's Parlor says, I don't know about the new Marvel slop, haven't watched anything other than Moon Knight.
Moon Knight? People watch Moon Knight? Alright, let's see. What kind of color do we want on this? Like a more of a sky blue kind of thing. Yeah, something like that.
Ponyboy Horse says, nice spear.
This is a glaive, Ponyboy. Excuse you?
Ponyboy Horse
right.
says, more like Gabe, am I right?
No, not like Gave. You're not right. Alright, let's add something to the grip here. Yeah, we're doing tedious stuff right off the bat. Almost. Almost right off the bat. Whoops. Hit the back button one too many times. Whoops. Hurry up with your autosave, CSP.
Patty's Parlor says, Have you used that dynamic lighting feature on CSP yet?
Dynamic lighting? No, I haven't heard of this. Is there... You know what? I don't think this exists, but I think a lot more... let's say creative programs need to have like a search function so you can find the features in all that are buried in all the menus. I think Blender has that, which is probably what got me thinking about it. I don't see anything on CSP. You know what? The outlines are bugging me. Let's just do a little change on this. Let's see. Yeah, I think YouTube like took some feature away again. Saw something on Twitter about not being able to search chronologically anymore. Which I kind of thought that feature already didn't exist or was already taken away. Shows how much I don't use YouTube search because it frickin' sucks. Yeah, that's better. No, I don't use the YouTube search, and I have like a plugin that's supposed to make it better. Something like de-mainstream YouTube or something. I haven't seen a whole lot of benefit from it. I don't know what this weapon is going to do, by the way. I'm just designing. With not much thought as to function.
Patty's Parlor says, I've been seeing some people on X talking about it. Looked like something that Clip Studio has available.
You know what? Let me do a little search for this thing. Clip Studio Paint. Dynamic lighting. If it's in the new version, I probably don't have it, because I do not have a subscription.
Patty's Parlor says, I think it uses like an AI mapping code to help you see lighting.
All I'm seeing come up is tutorials.
Patty's Parlor says, damn subscription models. Affinity plus Canva does it too.
Yeah. CSP at least makes it optional. So, you can get a subscription and consistently get the new updates, or you can just buy the current thing and use it as is. So mine's an older version. Let's see. Maybe something will come up on Twitter. Glow effects. Lots of old ones. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not finding anything. I don't know where you're getting it from. Anyways, back to the thingamajig. I kind of feel like using AI for dynamic lighting or whatever is actually like something you can just throw into an AI program that's already out there and probably wouldn't need something to be built into CSP for it. I guess it's for convenience. Everybody wants to put the AI stuff in their own other programs. Also, I'm getting real tired of seeing people compare AI art to like just using Photoshop or something. It's like it is clearly a different thing. In fact, like one of the reasons people had a stick up their butt about digital art for a long time is because they thought it worked like AI art. Or it'd just like do all the things for you. And now I hear people being like, oh, people said the same thing about digital art back in the day. And it's like, but they were wrong about that. They just didn't know what they were talking about.
Patty's Parlor says, yeah, when people compare AI to using digital art, I ask them which art program they use. They never respond.
Yeah. And specifically the post I was thinking of is somebody talking about the whole putting people in bikinis fad and being like, oh, but you can do that in Photoshop already. It's like, okay, show me. Show me you putting somebody in a bikini with Photoshop. I don't think you can do it because it doesn't work that way. And of course, there's the other side that's just thinks anything involving AI on any level is just bad. Freaking crazy. I think Larry and Studios said something recently that they were backing off using AI because people didn't like it, but they're only using it for concept art to begin with, and it's like, do you guys have any idea the kind of thing that concepts artists already do? Like, that's where photo bashing happens in concept art. You're gonna tell me that painting photographs into things is better than just generating it with an AI? I don't get it. Don't get how some people think. A more fun topic. I did get all of the creatures fully written up, so they now have they all have descriptions now, like fully out there.
Ponyboy Horse says, Dice bag fact, Dice bag frequently opens bottles of water, drinks a quarter of it, then leaves it around and gets a new bottle.
Ponyboy, if I want to drink water, I just go to the tap. And I'm not a water drinker. Alright, I think that's good enough for this one. Let's find a new one. I'm over here drinking flavored water all the time. It's not sugar water. I get the freaking... Well, carbonated flavored water, i.e. soda. Like I was saying, I always get the sugarless stuff now because that shit has tons of calories when you put the sugar in it. And I don't want to be fat. Alright. What's the next thing? We've already got aberrant stuff. We could do a beast one. Let's get ourselves like an axe or something.
Ponyboy Horse says, what about a ninja star?
A ninja star doesn't take up a whole lot of space on a page, so I feel like that's probably a bad choice for something to be an illustration. But we do have those in the game.
Ponyboy Horse says, what about a big wood club?
Well, that sounds like another improvised weapon. We do have the Gooden Dog.
Patty's Parlor says,
Right here.
Albert.
The spiked staff. Halberd. Do we have actual halberds? I think we only have poleaxe.
Ponyboy Horse says, my favorite improvised weapon is the steel chair during Hell in a Cell matches. Patty's Parlor says, looks like you got one.
Yeah, that's poleaxe right there. Not exactly a halberd, but pretty close. Close enough that I didn't make two different versions for both of them. You know what? I should probably turn the opacity up on my... on my...
Ponyboy Horse says, what
brushes.
about a warhammer?
We do have warhammers. Not the 40k kind. But warhammers, yes. Let's give this
Ponyboy
thing
Horse says, chainsword.
no chain swords. We don't do that around here.
Patty's Parlor says, did you have any fencing type swords?
We have a rapier, yes.
Ponyboy Horse says, what about a dueling shield?
Oh, we have a buckler, if that's what you mean. Also, shields are definitely another thing I should draw some more of, or draw some special designs for.
Ponyboy Horse says, no, a dueling shield. Ponyboy Horse says, those are a thing.
Okay, well, we don't have that specifically.
Adam SH8BF says, a dueling shield is a two-handed shield with spikes on the end.
A two-handed shield.
Patty's Parlor says, just dropped what I'm working on in the Art Dump Discord channel.
I see it.
Ponyboy Horse says, see. He gets it.
Did you post a whip of that on your Twitter? I think I've seen that before. There, we'll share this with the class. This is what Patty's working on. All these scoots look like they'd be a pain in the ass to draw.
Patty's Parlor says, yeah, this has got some more work on it, doing a lot more color recently for a client.
Looking pretty good.
Patty's Parlor says, the scales are I been edit for hours I'll redo.
Yeah, there is a reason why I like the fairly cartoony style that I use for this. Part of it's because we don't have to deal with too many complicated designs. Speaking of art taken forever, that last picture I did was like, took like 4 hours just to color the thing. Crazy. Good thing I have Patron to do the line art for me, because trying to clean up all that line art would have taken way longer. Let's see. You know what? Let's tweak the way the head is here. want to kind of go through the thing. So before the stream, I just went out to get some food, you know, and I left the house. There was a freaking package on the doorstep. I had no idea what it was. I couldn't remember anything I'd ordered recently. I thought anything I'd ordered had come, but put it in, took it in, opened it up, and it was my freaking it was Space King merch. I forgot I ordered that because it took so long to get here. I got the B positive shirt. I think a hoodie too. I haven't taken a good look at it. It's like sitting over on the couch right now.
I recently ordered custom grips with my Sherman on them for my 1911 pistol.
You got your OCs on your guns now?
Ponyboy Horse says, I do. Ponyboy Horse says, based ain't it?
I guess. I mean, it wouldn't be my first choice. Is that a commission piece you used or something? Or did you draw it yourself?
Ponyboy Horse says, what's wrong with Sherman?
Oh, I don't know. She has short hair for one thing.
Ponyboy Horse says, yeah, I used an art piece Pronghorn did.
Ah.
Ponyboy Horse says, don't disrespect my daughter, she is amazing.
Okay. If you say so. Seems like things have been really quiet in the Vtuber arena these days. I guess it's just the holidays. Everything's kind of slow around the holidays. Well, except for certain things. Well, the normal things, they usually go on.
Hattie's Parlor says, The most recent Vtuber drama I saw was people coming after some new Christian Vtuber for her opinion on Lutubin. Ponyboy Horse says, I saw that, Patty.
I have not. Let's see. Let's lighten this up and make it a little more yellowish.
Patty's Parlor says, I watched her debut stream, Maria Grace a Sheep Lady. She's non-denom.
I've never been fond of the idea
Patty's Parlor says,
of branding
like
things
Saul's.
as just
Pretty basic emo.
like a Christian blank. Like, I feel like it kind of biases things. Seems like anything that's branded as Christian is just going to be watched by Christians specifically because it is Christian, and avoided by non-Christians specifically because it's Christian. That's generally been my experience with Christian media. Okay, we're gonna have to do all this over.
Patty's Parlor says, I get it. Given the amount of blatant and unfettered degeneracy and such, I can appreciate more Christians marketing themselves that way. Ponyboy Horse says, man, that axe is not practical.
It doesn't need to be practical, it's magical. Okay, Pony Boy? That's the whole point of the stream here, is we're making magic weapons.
Patty's Parlor says, what bothers me is when the Christian types fail to show some backbone where the word is concerned. Ponyboy Horse says, can magic make dust spikes on the edges not bite into people, making it hard to pull out?
Yes.
Ponyboy Horse says. 1984.
What do you mean 1984? I thought 1984 is what you said when you're not able to do a thing, not when you can do a thing that you normally couldn't do. I'm gonna need some consistency from you, Ponyboy. Define your terms now.
Ponyboy Horse says. 1984 is whenever I vibe with it.
Vibe with it. Surely you mean don't vibe with it, right? Right?
Ponyboy Horse says. Not vibing is a 1984 offense.
Okay. Whatever.
Patty's Parlor says. Got to step away for a bit, might be back.
Alright, Patty. Thanks for hanging out while you're here. We'll eagerly await your return, your possible return.
Ponyboy Horse says. Don't worry, I am still here.
Thanks, Ponyboy. I'm not sure if I should be snarky or not. So I'll just leave it at that, letting you know that I could be snarky
Ponyboy
about
Horse
it.
says. Your hair looks extra PNG today.
Does it? Is that good or bad? Is that like... Are you saying it looks like a K-pop idol dude? Like it's like a Lego wig. It's just like...
Ponyboy Horse says. Your words, not mine.
There we go, the new K-pop idol. Women love him.
Ponyboy Horse says. Dicebag thinks he is Legos when he is really Mega Blocks.
Well, I mean, I am making knockoff Pokemon, so I guess that would just make sense, right? We'll leave him up there for now. And when new people come in, they can wonder. Let's make this a little lighter. And a little more yellow. Now that's probably too yellow. and too late. There we go. I think we're getting somewhere now. I'm really gonna have to get on making NPC bios one of these days. I keep kind of putting it off, but that's one of the few things I have left on to do on the game is get those figured out. We got all the creatures. Now we gotta do the NPCs. And we would be doing the tomboy fighter girl today, but line art's not done for it yet. So I guess we'll just have to take a break from the character designs for a bit, which is, I guess, is why we're doing this. No, we should probably take the Lego guy out of the folder with the war axe. Let's see. What's our next thing? Celestial. We don't have anything for Celestial. We definitely need something for that. This might be a good one for a magic weapon. Oh yeah, I'm scrolling through my freaking bookmarks on Twitter here. Have y'all seen this one? The gaming co-pilot? What is this? I hate this. Help you with game strategies while you pray. Recommend games you'll love. Dive into anything you're curious about.
Says, I hate AI, I hate AI, I hate AI, I hate AI.
Right in front of Geronimo? Pody boy. Let's save this thing before something bad happens. Unforeseeable.
Ponyboy Horse says, Geronimo is to me what I am to you.
Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. But I'll let you just think that means whatever you want.
Ponyboy Horse says. GIF.
Is that the pronunciation you wanted? Let's see. A scepter might make a good celestial weapon.
Ponyboy Horse says. Geronimo cannot speak to save his life.
Nope. Good thing he's not really alive. So he won't be needing to do that. Let's see, what kind of thing could we do with the crystal on this?
The only acceptable AI is Neurosama.
Neurosama? I've never actually watched Nero. I have a hard enough time finding time to watch all the real people VTubers that I follow. There was this one I was watching yesterday. This game specifically I'm thinking of. I was watching Fuomoko during a collab with their Jin mates. Let's see, what is this game? There it is. Had this goblin cleanup game where you just run around as like this goblin maid and clean up a dungeon level by level. And you have to like avoid traps and shit. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this. This game knows what it's doing.
Ponyboy Horse says. Nice ass.ets.
Yeah, right. What's with this? Is there... This one looks a little different. Is that like a male? Are there male goblin maids? I didn't see any, but I was watching female
Ponyboy
VTubers.
Horse says. Geronimo killing the delivery of my joke.
Well, Ponyboy, you're just gonna have to take that into consideration. Geronimo can't read tone. he's only a text-to-speech thing after all. Remember, we had to take away his AI features a long time ago. One of the things that has really been taking up my time, well, not so much of it, but last night I was trying to, I've been trying to get the mechanics of Crytures all nice and written down and everything. And one of the things I was trying to clarify was like how you determine if something has cover from an attack, right? Like a ranged attack. I did not think it would be so hard to figure out a method for that, but man, it is. I think part of that's because I'm using like a hex grid. It'd probably be easier if I just had straight, what do you call it? Squares. That's what they are, squares. I'm probably either gonna have to just leave that up to people's discretion on how they want to determine whether something is actually behind cover, or come up with a not very elegant explanation for how I decide it. Either one is particularly great. Although, one of them does require a lot less work. That might be the determining factor. But I did work out mechanics for stealth, including getting a way to do sneak attacks that can kill some things in one hit without just making it a guaranteed instant kill, or bypassing like the hit point mechanic. I basically just said if the enemy isn't aware of you, then all your dice get like a upgrade. So if you would roll a miss, it actually hits because they can't defend themselves. But if you roll a hit, that counts as a crit. That still works within like the normal game mechanics. Mystic runes glow in the midnight air. We chant our spells with fiery flare. But it basically just doubles any damage you would normally deal. In the in a more fun way.
Light the torches, we'll find our way. No evil force will make us sway. Together we rise against the fray. In deep Mars belly, we hold our ray. Silent whispers from the ancient past.
Alright, time to color this thing, I think. I think I got enough of a variance from the original.
To magic unsurpassed. Or sorcery summoned ever fast.
I'm thinking we're gonna want a yellow crystal on this thing. Then like the wood parts are gonna be a little bluish. I think. Let's see. Make it more light. A little less saturated here. Actually, maybe we'll make the wood more yellowy too, and we'll make the metal more of a blue color.
Forgotten worlds, hands of power, old and grim, secrets stir in the shadows hymn. Scrolls unravel, time does scream, empires crumble, truth supreme, man's ambition, a flame untamed. In the
Yeah, something like that.
sins are claimed. The work of man, their pride, their pain.
Oh, he's pretty good already.
Through skill and pain. Machines awaken, their hearts beat black.
Also noticing on the original piece, I never like softened the shadows or anything.
The work of man, their pride, their pain. Crafting gods through skill and
Shame on me.
machines awaken, their hearts beat black. From dust they rise, they must attack. Here's that groan, the pulse of might. Furnaces blaze in eternal night. Power forged, yet hearts are damned. This ancient curse, the work of man. Blinded by their bold desire, mortals sought to harness fire. But fire burns and shadows spread. Among their marvels
Yeah, one thing I really need to do is get to work on some, like, faction lore for the game, because we have factions, but I haven't written out a whole lot about them. And that's not good. That's kind of bad. People gotta know what they're signing up for.
I cast Fireball. Link says, I've received 100 messages today with Rest Ream chat.
Why are you casting Fireball, Ponyboy? Don't you want to have a creature do that for you?
Ponyboy Horse says, I cast Fireball at Rest Ream.
Don't do that. What did Restream do to you?
Ponyboy Horse says, it interrupted me.
Geronimo only talks after he's finished reading the previous thing. It can't interrupt you. It's just lying now.
Untold oath of the conjurer, forged in fire, through the glades where mortals tire. Dare I brave the verdant king's might, a lord of wonders veiled in night. Verdant king, your gaze I fear. Yet I march, I draw near an empire lush, roots so deep, an ageless bond the world shall keep.
You know, I really don't need the tab full of sexy goblins up here right now. Or this thing. There. Don't want to put any more stress on my PC than I have to. It's been good for a while.
With ancient grace, yet cunning eyes behind the throne. A fairy king's call, the rhythm, a song.
And I have a lot of work to do on the line art for this one. There we go, that was pretty good. Well, on one side it looks good. That's not too bad. Now we gotta fix the glow. Yeah. I feel like maybe the metal color could be a little lighter. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe that sucks actually. Gotta saturate it a little more. Alright. Celestial Scepter. So we got 2 melee weapons and a magic weapon. What's next on the list? Construct. We actually have construct stuff already. Death, though? Death. I don't think we have many death weapons, if any at all. I keep forgetting we have things like sickles. Should we do a sickle? Actually, we should probably do a ranged weapon. I don't think I've really done any kind of enchanted longbow yet.
Ponyboy Horse says, what about a sling?
I don't know what I do with a sling design.
Ponyboy Horse says, or a javelin.
A javelin, we already have like a pole arm. I feel like that would be kind of superfluous.
Ponyboy Horse says, javelins aren't pole arms, they are designed for throwing.
Yeah, but they're long and pointed like a pole arm. They are aesthetically brothers. You know, let's find us some cool bones that we can model this thing after. What if we make it like finger bones?
Through woods of shadow,
That might be kind of neat.
deep, a conjurer's vow they swore to keep. The spider's brood, they weave their lies beneath the moon's accusing eye. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights, so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them.
Let's try this.
Redemption calls their fates
Whoops.
entwined in questing hearts.
We got the opacity low still.
They'll find their cloaks were threadbare, their souls were torn through failure's ash, their mission born. Spells on lips and lanterns low, they track the webs where shadows grow. Mandibles clicking, the nests they grow. A clattering choir where dread winds blow.
Let's see.
Redeemer's tread as quiet as mist through tangled woods of venomous twist.
Something like
Oh,
so.
pack of eight-legged blights, so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them.
Finger bones are kind of goofy.
Redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find. Each strike of fire, each rune etched proud, each cry for hope, each vow aloud. They drove the darkness from its well, where spiders brood and nightmares dwell. Oh, pack of eight-legged blights, so grim.
Now, how do the little fingertips look? That's a good picture of those.
Their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find.
Kind of like this. Hell yeah. Now to color it. Whoops. We gotta go back to refer to all layers. Now, does that look edgy or what? You know what? It's edgy, but I think it's kind of cool. And specifically, let's like make the string kind of like pinkish. So it'll be like muscle tissue. we'll go a little lighter for the highlight side. Oh yeah, I guess I still need to like do the actual highlights or redo them because they're not quite correct. Looks pretty brutal. Alright, I think we're done with that one. I'll show you what's next. Earth. Earth. What are we gonna do with Earth?
Ponyboy Horse says. What about a hand grenade?
Ponyboy, we don't have hand grenades and creatures. We have alchemical things that you throw and they burst into flame. And they're not grenades.
Ponyboy Horse says. The Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch proves they are biblically accurate.
I don't think the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch is biblically accurate, Ponyboy. I think that is a Hollywood fiction, actually. Alright. Earth.
Ponyboy Horse says. Who are you to argue with Monty Python?
I am Dice Bag. That's who. But what are we gonna do with Earth? Like, metal is already, like, Earth, right? So we can just, like, use it as is, right? You know what? What else would be Earth? Might be, like, crystals or something. But normally people would think, like, rocks. I don't want to do just a rock. For, like, a blade or something. What if we did, like, a geode or something? Ooh. Actually, maybe I don't want to draw a geode. Now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see, where is the layer that I'm looking for? A mall would probably be like the obvious choice for something like this. And no, it's not Darth Maul, Ponyboy. Before you get all Star Wars soy boy on me.
Ponyboy Horse says, I love Star Wars.
Me too, me too. However, it's not a thing right now. Oh yeah, I heard Kathleen Kennedy is finally getting the boot. Are people happy about that? I would think so, but... And there's lots of different kinds of geodes. I say after I said a geode would probably be too complicated. I'm also not sure how to work it into a design because it's inside of a rock. You know what we could do, though? I hate having to revert all my settings every time I do this. What if we made it so like the crystals are sticking out one side like it's spikes? Do we really have no opinions on Kathleen Kennedy? I'm thinking it might be too little too late. And according to old Dale, Dave Filoni is just as bad, but he's kind of autistic about it.
Kathleen Kennedy ruined Star Wars. Ponyboy Horse says, I hope she drives her car into a tree at 80 miles per hour. Ponyboy Horse says, also Dave Filoni is a fake cowboy and a fake Star Wars boy.
That is an opinion I've heard. Those don't look so good. Looks like a limp overstuffed sausage. What am I doing? Help me, pony boy.
Ponyboy Horse says. What was the question?
I can't find a good head shape for the Earth Mall. Let's put some freaking spikes on it.
Ponyboy Horse says. Have you considered making it brick-shaped?
It kind of is now. Maybe like that. Then down here we can put a big old chunky weighty part on it on the bottom. Let's just start throwing spikes on it. Surely spikes won't go wrong. Whoops. Something like that. Maybe it shouldn't be quite so orange. Let's add some facets to it. Can't go wrong with facets. That looks a little better.
Ponyboy Horse says, what if we use money as a weapon? Make people take out loans so they are always in debt. Call it credit score or something.
Well, Ponyboy, I don't think the Crytures world's monetary system is set up for that. I mean, you could probably try.
Draken Smoldhar says, howdy there.
Hello there, Dracon. How's it going? We are designing some special weapons for my game here. Mostly just as illustrations. Not thinking too much about what they actually do.
Draken Smoldhar says, weapons are cool, smiley face.
Yeah, that's true. Weapons are cool.
Ponyboy Horse says, I like guns. Ponyboy Horse says, I cast gun.
There's no gun spell in Crytures, Ponyboy. You know better than that. You know what? Maybe we should make the handle part more of a bluish color. Or grayish, rather. Bluish grayish. Whoops.
Ponyboy Horse says, are you saying in your world that sulfur, saltpeter, and charcoal do not exist?
No, they don't. Now what? Let me guess, 1984?
Ponyboy Horse says, I would like to invent the printing press and patent it.
How are you gonna do that when you haven't even made a character in the game yet, Ponyboy? Hmm?
Ponyboy Horse says, I would like to make Albert Einstein.
Well, Ponyboy, you're gonna need to find a Crytures lady to make him with. That's probably gonna be the hardest part for you. Alright. Highlights time. I'm just gonna get rid of all this. And all this. And soften the edges. Oh, gotta make that dark as well. You know what? I'm generally not a fan of orange and blue together, but they are complementary, so it don't look bad. There's your color theory for the day.
Ponyboy Horse says, looks like teal and brown.
Okay, look at this. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see the color wheel. I assure you, it's in the orange region. And it's on the more saturated end. Orange just sucks. It's just a bad color, Pony Boy. Orange?
Ponyboy Horse says, I think orange looks best with green. Ponyboy Horse says, orange is based. Ponyboy Horse says, respect ginger.
Orange and green.
Ponyboy Horse says,
I don't think that's a great
plural on that
combination.
ginger. Roasting Folk Voyage
you like that?
L says, best
Oh,
viewers
hello.
link at RM0
We got best
GEB.
viewers. Get out of here, best viewers. Banned.
Ponyboy Horse says, best viewers.
This looks good to you, Pony Boy. Disgusting. What was I doing before that? Finding a lighter color for this.
Ponyboy Horse says, hell yeah brother. Ponyboy Horse says, that's some Gatorade colors.
Gatorade colors?
Ponyboy Horse says, Sherman proves they work.
Alright, I think that's good enough for the Earth weapon. Let's see. We're almost like halfway through the list. Fairy is the next one. Let's see, this would probably be a good one for a wand. Let's take this. I don't need that glow there. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, we're gonna have to take off the the symmetry ruler garbage. I'd end up redrawing a whole lot of this with the thing I'm thinking about. Just make it kind of twisty. Kind of like so. That looks kind of fairy-like. What do you think, Ponyboy? You're the expert on fairies, right? Do we have any other experts on fairies in the chat?
Ponyboy Horse says, "What's that mean?"
I mean, you're in good with the fair folk, right? You haven't taken a few trips to the Fey Realm? Whoops. Not that color, not all over the place.
Ponyboy Horse says, "Fairies are for fairies."
So true. What's going on here? This one wasn't so bad. Oh yeah, we gotta fix the glow. I'll just use like a soft edged eraser here. And gotta redo all of the line coloring. Let's get the light side. Nice. There's a small little thing. Alright, what's next? Let's see. Let's rename this. Next up is fire. What am I gonna do with fire weapons? That is the question. I could make something like a flamberg or something like that. Wavy bladed sword like that. That might be cool looking for fire. Let's see. We're gonna take the long sword for that one. There it is. And we're gonna turn on the snapping for the... Actually, probably shouldn't do that. Or maybe I should. It will make this more symmetrical. Okay, what's going on? Do we not have a symmetry ruler on this thing again? What's going on? It's not doing it. I guess we'll just have to make a new one. We have a kind of a leaf-shaped blade at the top. Now the fun thing about leaf-shaped blades is that they can stab and cut. At least they cut better than your average straight-edged blade. Make that a little steeper. I'll kind of give it like something like so. For the guard here. Nice and curvy, just like we like them. Am I right, boys?
Ponyboy Horse says, is that a reference to the female form?
I mean, it could be. Could be referring to them curvy goblins I was showing you earlier. Okay, the pommel is really pissing me off, to be perfectly honest. It don't look right. feel like that fits a little better. There we go. Now I'm liking it. I gotta give it like a nice golden guard and everything. Got some gaps there. Dang gaps. Let's see, let's make this a little more orangey here. Let's do a little bit extra on this. Well, like, I feel like that would be better in the middle. In fact, I should probably be using a symmetry ruler for this. Make it a little easier on myself to keep it the same on both sides. Oops. Yeah. Not really sure if I like the yellow. At least on the blade. it looks so plain without it. Yeah, here's what we'll do. Might look better once I actually put like the coloring on this thing. On the outlines. Let's get some of this. And we're definitely going to need darker versions of that. There we go.
Ponyboy Horse says, how is that metal orange and yellow?
It's magic, Pony Boy. Also, decoration is a thing. Whoops.
Ponyboy Horse says, the only metal that can be that vibrantly colored is titanium.
Yeah, and it's not titanium. It's a new metal.
Says,
it's made of...
I am here to ruin immersion in an unfun way.
You're not even like ruining immersion. It's just like you're not even considering the rules of the setting. Magic weapons are like an alloy of creature essence combined with other materials. They're not just the same thing. They're all imbued with metaphysical properties that don't follow the same rules of nature that other materials do. You see? You understand? Ooh, this looks bad down here. We're gonna have to redo like all of this. And this part. We might want to increase the overlay on that so it stands out a little more. Yeah, that should work. And see, as I've been illustrating in some of the recent things I've done, you see the process here, and where he's like doing the physical forging with the help of his creature, but back in the shadows here, he's casting all these weird shadows because he's doing it in a meditative state, and it's like a reflection of the things he's doing to the metals in the meditative state, in the astral pocket. I do that with what's her name too, Maybell. Where's that at? The one I did last time. There it is.
Ponyboy Horse says. He looks like he's thinking about what he wants for lunch.
Well, he might be. Something else is going on too. She's usually got the same effect back here. Because she's turning the silk from her mumble here into thread full of death essence. Which is a little bit of a weird juxtaposition. Given the kind of homey nature of the whole scene, other than the screaming skull back here. But anyways, what's the next? See, we got fire, ice. I think I have some for ice, actually. I did some art for another faction that I have not picked up yet. These guys. I'll probably just use some of this. In fact, let's just copy and paste that. Well, that's the wrong one. So, hey, we're done with the ice one already. That's an awful lot of melee weapons, though. We need to do something with a ranged weapon next, probably. Perhaps we try the throwing knife. Or we could do the javelin. Let's see, are javelins actually listed as ranged weapons? I need to double check this. Okay, they are. Alrighty. You got your javelin, pony boy. We're gonna do a javelin. Not sure what we're gonna do with the javelin, but we'll figure that out, I guess.
Ponyboy Horse says. Javelin woo.
Let's move Mr. Lego K-pop over here. Not a whole lot to it yet. I could add a bunch of stuff to it, but that would probably interfere more with the function of the weapon. Actually, hold up a second. I think I might
Ponyboy
have...
Horse says, javelins are short and thick.
There we go, I have a material that I used before. Let's grab the color from here. Short and thick, yeah. Like the goblin chicks from earlier, right?
Ponyboy Horse says, totally.
Alright. This'll be an easy one. Maybe we'll add a little bit of an effect to it. I feel like that should be even darker. There we go. Let's also change the color of the haft here. And we can add a little glow around the tip. I like that. Alright. Easy. I just noticed I've already been going for 3 hours here. I thought it was not nearly that long. Let's do a little change to this here. Whoops. Make that match the others a little better. Okay, next up. Marshal. Okay. What the hell do we do with a marshal? A martial magic weapon. What is... Do we make a flail with a fist on it? Let's see. I might have to... I don't know, I might have to skip this one. I'm kind of drawing a blank while I'm thinking about this. Let's see, we've got plants. Next would be poison. And then we've also got psionic, and then water is the next one. Let's see. You've got 2 ranged weapons. We could probably stand to do another ranged weapon. Wait a second, I think I already have poison weapons. Yeah, we have caustic weapons here. We don't have a ranged one though. So we could make like a throwing knife or something. That would be pretty easy. We'll just make ourselves a caustic throwing knife based on all these other ones we had. So it's got kind of the goopy, half corroded look to it. Or if we just like took the middle section. Actually, we should probably turn off the symmetry ruler. And then the caustic weapons have like this kind of pipe look to the grips. Alright. Something like that. Alright, let's get the shading off of here. It's bugging me. It ain't right yet. You know what? Let's make it kind of like so. Let's shrink the middle ground a little bit. So it's not taking up quite so much space. It just looks a little too fragile. All right. And now I get to do the what do you call it? The line art. Yeah, there we go. Now, what's next? Water. Water is the last one. Let's see, what can we do for water? Where's the rod at? Here we go. Let's do a water-based rod. We'll have a nice little water blade on the thing. Now, what can we do with this? I want to make this just like a round type of crystal here. I should probably just get a circular brush here. And there we go. There it is, the whole thing. Not really. Alright, now we're gonna need some water. How far does this need to go up? That's a long blade.
shadows we tread with care. Conjurers unite, we're well aware.
Yeah, something like
In
that.
the heart of them all lies grim despair. Eldritch fear makes us all beware. Mystic runes glow in the midnight air. We chant our spells with fiery flare. Echoes of darkness.
Now, putting on all the colors is going to be a hard part.
In the abyss, our courage is found. Light the
Let's lighten up the blue a little bit.
find our way. No evil force will make us sway. Together we rise against the fray. In deep mouse belly we hold our ray.
Could probably use the original blue for the blade.
Silent whispers from the ancient past. Haunted souls in the shadows cast.
And let's see.
We hold fast to magic unsurpassed. Our sorcery summoned ever fast. Eerie winds howl like banshees cry. Spirits linger and the demons fly. Arcane power in our veins so high.
Maybe a purple.
The darkness will defy. Chalice raised
Or maybe it should just be another color of blue. I'd hate to just use blues on this.
In unity we fight the blight, guardians of the endless night.
It don't look so great though that way. Maybe we'll make the handle purple. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that should work.
Chained by stone, the tomb unfurls, whispers deep from forgotten worlds. Hands of power, old and grim, secrets stir in the shadows hymn. Scrolls unravel, time does scream. Empires crumble, truth supreme. Man's ambition, a flame untamed. In the dark, their sins are claimed. The work of man, their pride, their bane. Crafting gods through skill and pain. Machines awaken, their hearts beat black. From dust they rise, they must attack. The work of man, their pride, their bane.
Now for the highlights.
Here's that groan, the pulse of might. Furnaces blaze in eternal night. Power forged, yet hearts are damned. This ancient curse, the work of man. Blinded by their bold desire, mortals sought to harness fire. But fire burns and shadows spread. Among their marvels none were spared. The work of man, their pride, their bane. Crafting gods through skill and pain. Machines awaken.
We'll probably add a second highlight layer for the water.
Through the mist, the path is set. A conjurer's oath, no chance to regret. Vivid veil where the shadows gleam. Under the rule of a fairy's dream. Verdant king, your gaze I feel. A throne of leaves, a realm unreal. Bound by thorns, the forest stirs. Green flames burn, your magic burns. Branches twitch with whispered dread. Echoes of the living, the long
Right, alright. Now let's do that second overlay.
trails unfold. Veins of emerald, secrets untold. Oath of the conjurer, forged in fire. Through the glades where mortals tire. Dare I brave the verdant king's might. A lord of wonders, veiled in night. Verdant king, your gaze I fear. Yet I march, I draw near an empire lush. Roots so deep, an ageless bond the world shall keep. Winding streams with laughter laced, the valley braced with ancient grace. Yet cunning
That's not too bad.
eyes behind the
Maybe
throne.
less on that.
A fairy king's call, the rhythm, a song.
Let's merge those layers. And we'll put some color on this. And some on the dark side. Now we just have to fix the glows. Make this a little wider. That was more circular, and then we will just erase out this part here. Got a little rim light there. And there it is. Alright, let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them. Marshall is the only one I didn't get to or don't have already, so I'll have to think on that one because it's not really, ideas aren't coming to me on that. I think this will be it. We've already been going for like 3.5 hours. So yeah, let's get everything ready to close up, save the image, and yeah, so that'll be it. Thanks for hanging out, those who stopped by, and we'll be back next time, next week, same time, same place. I don't know what we'll be doing. Maybe we'll have the other character finished up. Or, rather, the line art for the character finished up. But if not, I'll probably find something else to draw. Maybe we'll do some, like, cutesy creature drawings, because that's something I've been...
Horse says. Catch ya later.
That's something I've been thinking I haven't been doing as much of. Sometimes I run into art that I've done before that I forgot about. And I'm like, oh yeah, I could do more of that. Like...
Ponyboy Horse says. Can always make a waifu.
Yeah, but the more waifus I make, the more waifus I make, the more writing I have to do for NPCs. And I'm trying to find one of the pictures I'm talking about, but... Oh, there it is. Like that. I've been thinking I need to do more stuff like this. Just creatures being animals. That might be fun to do more of. Memes. I can always do memes. Yeah, it's actually kind of getting harder to find things I need to draw now that it's like getting later in the development cycle, and I'm actually like working towards finishing the thing. Like, wow, I've like actually done almost all the things that I need to draw. What else do I need to illustrate? But yeah. Anyways, I guess that's it. I will see you guys later. Bye.